Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Leading off tonight
in
for
now,
St. Louis,
Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a bunt attempt, but he missed it. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. To his right, Perez throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Enos Slaughter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Grounded to third. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dan Musial.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Ankiel will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Robin Yount. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hornsby ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one. Now a snap throw to first. Just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one, still no score. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
0.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Slow roller left side. Molitor scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1. 2-2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Milwaukee is Monty Grandal, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Austin.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Tyler Austin now. And that misses for ball 1. Austin, a 27-year-old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. But the runner's back easily. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number
Here's
13,
Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Carpenter comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. That's wide. 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Yount gloves it. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now the Brewers pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gio Gonzalez.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slaughter is right there, and he's got it for the first down.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now in the box, Paul Molitor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, Robin Yount. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. line. That's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Yount leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So striding forward now, Ozzie Smith back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smith is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Striding in once again, Enos Slaughter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
At the plate, Stan Musial hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of right-handed hitting Tyler Austin. He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. To 1-2 now. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
St. Louis.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Matt Carpenter will be next. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Braun makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Carpenter is there. And there's one away.
The pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And it's fouled away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Slaughter giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Paul Molitor. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in and looking for more, Robin Yount. He singled his last time up. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Molitor is off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. They're down 1-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Rick Ankiel. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 66.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Full count now. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, right fielder, Enos.
Stepping up to the plate, Enos Slaughter. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball just inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He pulls this one into right. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that misses, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Yadier Molina will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hornsby aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jordan Lyles comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
3. Jordan Lyles.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles, just a 1 for 12 career line. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Rick Ankiel, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just one lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Hernan.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Tyler Austin. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Slaughter coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 58. Alex
digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 2.
Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Braun is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Striding in, Slaughter. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Braun sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Stan Musial, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready now, Rogers Hornsby. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it, the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box now, number 2, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Ozuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in now, Paul Molitor. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Skied into very shallow right. Slaughter waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin.
At the plate, Robin Yount. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The batter.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Bruce Sutter is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Christian Yelich will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Suter has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Yount stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jake Faria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and one to count. The 1-1 home. Push to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's dead center for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Faria uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Austin in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out,
14.
and we're only in the second game of this series.
Perez.
In now, Hernan Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The St. Louis Cardinals claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Rick Ankiel earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Gio Gonzalez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Bruce Sutter records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.